Now, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Yes! All right, guys. So this is our drill 1. It's an infinity drill, which means we can continue to do this exact same drill over and over, or move on to drill 2. All of them link together, so it just kind of continues, right? Infinity. Anyways, I'm going to be here. I'm in closed guard. I want to have my head right here in his sternum so that he can't actually posture up. And my hands, going to be like little T-Rex arms, are going to be on his bicep. So head goes to the sternum right here, and I want to pull his biceps down. My elbows come down. Now, I'm going to pick a side that I want to go to, and the opposite leg is going to shoot back and bisect him down the middle, and I'm going to go right up his butt crack. I'm going to be here, pull in, pick this side, bring it in. Now, my feet stay stapled together, and the opposite leg is actually going to open up 90 degrees. From here, boom, open. That puts a lot of tension on his feet. My hand is going to come back right here to the thigh like I'm serving pizza, and I'm going to press down to break the guard. Try not to get in the habit of taking the elbow and just digging it into the thigh, because it's just a jerk move and nobody really likes it. I'm going to bring this foot up behind, push it down and staple. This knee comes up into a tech stand. I'm going to reach my hand back behind his head, grab some meat. This hand comes into a C clamp and goes right behind the knee. I'm going to back step and sit on my hip. This foot is still pinning here. Hand that's in the C clamp is going to push him over, and I'm going to come into side control. He's going to get really good frames, turning it back into me, and this foot's going to be up on his knee. Be in this side control with a good gable grip. I'm going to defeat this frame by putting my throat down by the wrist and collapsing it down. Leg side hand is going to go to the shoulder. I'm going to take head side hand back to the tricep on his arm, lift up, pull like a lawnmower, baseball slide. Now replace this knee with this knee by his ear and come right back to here. Head side hand comes and puts him in an uncomfy pillow. This hand goes up underneath his armpit. Leg side hand replaces my far side knee at his hip so he can't turn into me as I baseball slide through. Replace my hand with my knee. Hand comes to the ankle, pushes down. Far side leg grabs, pulls everything to you. Pull the hand out, and I take him out, staying nice and low. Jersey is going to get C-clamped underneath my armpits, and he's going to bridge hard here. Whatever hand lands on top of his head, he's going to take both hands to the elbow and pull down. He's going to capture the progress in my tricep, so I can't move it. He's then going to collect this far side leg so that both sides of my table I can't post on. He's then going to take his ear to my hand and bridge hard that direction. That's the end of drill 1. Now, he can go ahead and pass my guard and do the full drill 1, or we can move on to drill 2. All right, so this is our drill number 2. It's, again, an infinity drill, so we can either do this where this loops drill number 2 over and over and over, or it can tie in to drill 1 and 3 and so on and so forth. So from here, we're going to offer up 2 options for now to strip the hands off the hips. What we really want to do is oopa up, and then on the come down, on the drop down, there should be enough time for some space to lag for me to get his hands off, so I'll strip them off to the side, pull in with my knees, or I can wax on and off, pull in with my knees again. Now, what I want to do for this is keep a good hand, good grip maintained on the wrist. This hand's going to come up and over the shoulder. My legs are going to come off, pinch my knees together, and I'm going to take my armpit and just spread my deodorant on his shoulder. From here, my hand's going to come behind his arm, grab onto my own wrist, and I'm going to fall to my shoulder and replace his hand with my shoulder here. This foot comes down the backside of his back. I'm going to pull his arm away from his body, and I'm going to rotate my upper body that way to catch the tap. I'll reset, do the exact same thing, pulling here. As I go for the Kimura, though, he hugs me. So I'm going to take my hand, base it up behind me, grabbing his trap. I'm going to slide up his lap. Yeah, and then kick over for the hip bump. From here, he's going to go to this I'm so pretty pose. Hands are going to come here, and I'm going to knead the dough down. Elbow goes by his ear. Again, this hand goes underneath his arm, grabs my wrist. I'm going to pull his elbow to my leg, keeping his knuckles on the ground. Lift the elbow for the tap. He's going to reset for that again. I'm going to push this down, catch it. Now he's going to lift up and over, extend his arm over his head, and then pull down. From here, he's going to go into just a simple elbow escape. Elbow's going to go to the knee, creating space. Top arm is going to go to my waistline. He's going to shrimp against this leg, creating space. From here, his bottom side leg is going to drive in, and he's going to get a nice underhook as he drives me to the opposite side. His outside leg staples on the inside and pulls my leg towards the far wall. From here, he shrimps again, and inserts his other knee, and goes right back into guard. And that's it. That's our drill 2.
And drill 3, it's like biceps. Okay. They have a couple options, like you step up or jump up. Boom. Isolate. Break up. Guard grip. Pummel. Pull. Cross-side hand comes to the ear. And I'm going to pummel and sprawl. Bulldog. He's going to grab top side. He's going to quarter Granby to a triangle choke. 1, 2. Boom. We come back. He goes for it again. I pummel through, coming to the inside. I come to here. Bridges. Comes up. Goes for a half butterfly sweep. Brings. Boom. Hand comes here. I'm going to bump. Boom. Come back. 1, 2. And you repeat.
Okay, so I'm going to go for a 2-on-1 on this massive python of an arm here. Okay, we're going to have to cut that. Okay. So I'm here. Boom, I bridge, and I pull to the side. On the trapped arm side, I'm going to bring my foot up onto his thigh, and I'm going to reach over. Boom. I'm going to grab for a kind of half gift wrap. This hand is going to dive under the leg as I pull him on top of me and cut my angle perpendicular. Kick to pendulum, drive him over to tech mount. Boom, boom. Now I'm going to set him upright laterally to a back take. So I sit this foot into his thigh and I rotate him up. Now I go to monkey rides bike, pull. 1, 2, and I finish the choke. Now I come back and do just regular back control. He goes 2-on-1, shrinks down, and then drives me back, smashes his hip down on my thigh, drives. Now you say, oh, that's good stuff. And then just like, oh, and then bounce. Oh, that's fantastic. Feels so good. Now, take my hands, I bridge, I go for position 1, but I forget to do it properly. I missed this. So as I bridge, he posts. So I'm going to do the shovel escape. Both hands come under, feet come out, and I drag my hips to my heels, and I start looking for a single. Now my uke is going to drop to his shoulder and roll into guard. And then he starts with the 2-on-1. So he bridges up, and he goes to the pendulums. Any questions?
Recording.
Now, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
So, partner in a seated butterfly. You dazzle him with your tassel. And then if you sit low, work them up. Go into HQ. Hand, knee. I'm going to opt to go inside, pummel through, grab the knee, slide back, boom, and solidify. Oh, sorry for attacking Peggy. Now your partner's going to go for the escape. Adjust your pants. Boom. Settle. Pummel. He's going to try to connect with your hand or the head. Pummel to the inside. And then he's going to start looking to clear the leg. Sits over. Strides in. Kicks away. Slips over. Boom. Pummel. Boom. Keep my tension. like a good drama, like Top Gun Maverick. Slide in, heel comes over, bang, get into basic ashi. Okay, hold my leg out, foot comes on top, hide my heel so he can't get to Tootsie Roll attacks. Wrap under the knee, place my foot down, post, swing my leg under, here, and binge. Okay, now what I'm going to do, slide under, pull this over, this hand grabs the knee, kick it out, 411. Boom. Now my partner, as I sit back, he's been pushing my legs or my knee down, hide his heel, sits out, kicks out. And that is what it's all about.
Bye-bye.